Wonderkids. They're the one thing we all want to sign in Football Manager 26. But what happens if you start a brand new save game and choose a team with a small budget? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you a list of players that you should be able to approach and sign even if you have a budget of £1 million or less. Before I show you the list of players though, please don't forget to like today's video and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Right then, let's jump into Football Manager 26, show you who you should be targeting even if you have a small budget. The first player that we're going to take a look at in today's video is a Real Madrid player. This is Ariel. He's 18 years old and begins the game as part of Real Madrid's under-19s team. He's a centre-back by trade and stands at 6 foot tall. Looking at his attributes, he has strong physicals of acceleration, jumping reach, pace, stamina and strength. In the mentals, it is decisions and determination. And in the technicals, it is heading and tackling. The best part about this wonder kid is his price tag. He's valued at the start of the game at just £4,000 to £12,000. This is the bargain defender you need to go and sign. Next up, we're going to take a look at a 16-year-old Swiss left back. This is Olivier Mambwa. He begins the game as part of Young Boys under-18s team and profiles really well for his position. In the physicals, he's really strong in all of the attributes. In his mentals, it is aggression, determination, flair, teamwork and work rate. And in the technicals, it is tackling and technique that stand out. The best part about this wonder kid is his price tag. Just £20,000 to £60,000 at the start of the game. Make sure you are checking out this left back. Go and sign him as quickly as you can. The next player we're going to take a look at is another central defender. This is Mbekezeli, Mbokazi. He's a player that begins the game as part of Orlando Pirates' senior team and at the age of 19 scores really highly in terms of being a centre-back. Looking at his attributes, he has good physicals of acceleration, jumping reach, natural fitness, stamina and strength. In terms of the mentals, it is decisions, leadership, vision, determination that all stand out. And in the technicals, he scores highly for his passing, his tackling, his heading and his dribbling. The only downside to the player is he is 5'11", which might be a bit short for a centre-back. But the good thing about him, £250,000 to £750,000. This could be an absolute bargain centre-back. The next player we're taking a look at is a utility player from Uruguay. This is German Barbas. He's 17 years old and begins the game as part of Penarol reserves team. He's a player that can play in a number of positions, mainly as a central midfielder, can also drop back into a defensive midfielder and can even move out to the wide midfield areas too. Looking at the attributes, he scores highly for acceleration, agility, natural fitness and pace. In the mentals, it's his decisions, vision and work rate. In the technicals, it's his first touch, passing, tackling and technique. In my save game, he does start off with an injury that will keep him out for 3 to 4 months. So double check that in your save game. But for the price of £180,000 to £550,000, this could be the gadget player you are looking for. Next up, we have a Portuguese winger who begins the game as part of Sporting's under-23s team. This is Brandao Baptista. He's a player that plays predominantly on the right wing, but as you can see, he can cover in a number of positions, whether that be wide left or dropping back into a right back or right wing back position. In terms of his attributes, he scores highly in the physicals for acceleration, agility, natural fitness and pace. In the mentals, it's his decisions, flair and leadership. And in the technicals, he scores highly for his dribbling, first touch and his technique. This player is £120,000 to £350,000. He's a player that can develop into a defender's nightmare. Next up, we have a Croatian striker who plays his club football in Germany. This is Tino Kusanovic. He starts as part of Nurnberg's under-19s team and is a striker by trade, but can also drop back and play as an attacking midfielder, can even move into either wing also. Looking at the attributes in the physicals, he scores highly nearly everywhere with acceleration, agility, jumping reach, natural fitness and pace being standouts. In the mentals, it's his determination, flair and off the ball. In the technicals, dribbling, first touch, heading, long shots and technique. This is a player that will develop brilliantly. But The best thing might just be his price tag. At £120,000 to £350,000, this player is an absolute bargain. Next, we have a Brazilian wonderkid. This is Erick Bele. He begins the game as part of Palmeiras' reserve team, and he plays as an attacking midfielder. He can move out to the left or the right, and can also move as a striker if you need him to. Looking at the attributes at the start of the game, he has standouts for acceleration, natural fitness and pace in his physicals, in his mentals, its decisions and flair, and in the technicals, he has standouts for dribbling, finishing, and first touch. He also scores highly for passing and technique. This is a player at the age of 18 that could be one of the standouts in his position. Make sure you check him out. If you can get him for £160,000 to £475,000, you're going to grab yourself an elite bargain. And the final player in today's video is a 17-year-old defensive midfielder called Migue Romero. Begins the game as part of Real Betis' under-19s team. And looking at his player map, he's primarily a defensive midfielder, but can play in a number of positions also. Looking at the attributes, he scores highly for his natural fitness, his aggression, determination, teamwork, and work rate. In the technicals, it's his passing, tackling, and his first touch. This is a player that likes to play as a destroyer type of defensive midfielder, but as a gadget player, he will be useful anywhere. And the best thing is, his value is just £26,000 to £80,000 at the start of save games. This could be your defensive midfielder for the next 10 years if you go and check him out in your save game. So there we have it. That is my list of wonderkids that should cost you under £1 million at the start of your brand new save games. Let me know in the comment section down below, will you be chasing any of these wonderkids? And if you do, what are your plans for them in the future? Are you looking to develop them across the next 10 years, or are you going to sell them for a profit? Whilst you're down in the comment section, please don't forget to like today's video and make sure you are subscribed to the channel.